All right, everybody, welcome to this edition of How to Make a Concept Map. And there's nothing on this earth, not a lot of things that I like more than making concept maps at 6:15 in the morning. Boom. Okay, let's do it. So concept maps are something we're going to use a lot throughout the year. I want to start you off doing it on something that you know a lot about, yourself, which is the assignment. So concept map it's essentially, it's like the bubble map, mind map. Okay. Connecting two ideas or more together and how they're similar or different. Okay, so let's say we got two things. All right, we've got, let's go with the Cookie Monster. Oh yeah, until I'm hungry. Tommy. Okay, we got the Cookie Monster, right? Okay, and well, let's see. How about cookies? All right. So we got Cookie Monster and cookies, and this one seems pretty straightforward. What we're trying to do is show what is the relationship in your mind or whatever it is between Cookie Monster and cookies. Okay, so there is obviously a relationship. So if there's a relationship between two things, kind of connect them together. Okay. Now what this means could be a lot of things. Okay, so what do we think is the relationship between Cookie Monster and cookies? Probably figure this one out. The Cookie Monster probably, you can say, likes cookies, eats cookies, devours cookies, anything along those lines. Okay, so we'll do like eats. Okay. All right, that is what is called a linking word. Okay, linking word. This is hugely important. I always talk about the importance of linking words every year for concept mapping, because without the word, okay, if you just make it like this and you don't have the word, I don't understand what you're trying to say is the relationship between these two things. Now, you know that it's probably like eats or likes, okay? But remember, we're going to do these with things that you might not know as much about, or you want to create one for somebody that explains things like with science. Like if I said atoms and, molecules, like how are those things related? That's when that word in the middle gets tricky. Okay, it really lets me know that molecules are made of atoms. Okay, so that's the first thing you need. I say you need two things. You need a linking word, and you need an arrow. These are how you really lose points on your concept map. It's a personal concept map, so it's about you. So I'm not going to take points off for you being wrong about your own self. Like if you put Jimmy plays tennis, I'd be like, no, Jimmy, you do not play tennis, -5. That's not going to happen. But if you just put Jimmy tennis without saying plays tennis, that's where you can lose points. The other key is the arrow. Okay, right now we just have this line with eats. Okay, so we know we got Cookie Monster and cookies and eats. So what's the relationship there? If you don't have the arrow, this can be problematic. And it sounds dumb because common sense, right? But remember, if you tell me atoms, molecules, I don't always assume that you know how they're related. So we need an arrow. All right, so if I do this is why the arrow is important. I'll make the arrow going that way. Now I got cookies eats Cookie Monster. I'm taking points off for that one. I don't care what we're doing. You tell me that the cookies eat the Cookie Monster, I'm taking points off. Okay, it's a science class. You can be wrong sometimes. That's okay. That's pretty wrong. That's why the arrow is important. You know that's wrong, okay? So that's why I have the arrow correct. So I picked an easy example that you could use to kind of show how common sense that is. So two things you need, okay, are a linking word and arrow. Okay? That's an arrow. Oh, yeah, I apologize for the horrible writing and ovals. I apologize in advance for all the animals and little things I'm going to try to draw. It's not a pretty scene. So I can do concept maps, though. I'm a big concept map guy. Okay, so making a personal concept map. So concept maps are hard. They're a little tricky. If I said make a concept map about atoms or rock formations, you'd be like, whoa. Okay, so I start you off with something that you don't have to worry about knowing about. You don't have to get nervous that I don't know what geology is. Okay, you should know about yourself. Okay, that's why I had you start off with a personal concept map. It helps you with the concept mapping for the science later, and it also helps me get to know you very well. Other kids get to know you. Because what a concept map does is it tells you a lot of things in a very easy to read manner. Like if someone gives me a good concept map, I can feel like I really know a lot about that person just by looking at it for like 20 seconds. I don't have to read a book. Okay, I don't have to read your daily journal for the last 30 years. Give me a good concept map. And sometimes students will tell me, I don't know what to write about myself. Like I don't know anything to put about myself. I'm like, I can't help you with that one. Okay, I can't tell you what you like and don't like. Like, do you like pizza? No. Well, there you go. Billy does not like pizza. Boom. So what you want to do is you can do it a million different ways. Okay. I like to make mine a little sloppy because I like to have all these weird connections going on. I generally put my main idea in the middle. Okay. You can put it at the top. Some people like top down, but this gives me a lot of room on all areas. If I put myself up here, I'm kind of boxed in. I can only go down. And so we're going to put Mr. I. All right. I'm just going to do a little one about myself here for a couple minutes. Okay. Okay. Well, here's one thing you don't want to. This is a common mistake. So let's get that away. Is you don't want to do what I call the sunbeam. Here you have this, and you have likes, and you have this, and it's just like this. Okay? It's like a little sunbeam amoeba. Okay. You don't want that. It could be a little more creative. So don't do that one. Don't do just likes and have the arrows. Plus, there's a shortcut for that, which I'll show you. Okay? But yeah, I see that one at the beginning of every year. So I'm just throw that one out of the way here. All right, let's get serious now. Okay, Mr. I. Okay. Mr. I is, let's say, from. Okay, linking word. Arrow. You got it. Where am I from? I am from Illinois. Okay. I'm from Illinois. From here, you can expound on Illinois. Think about things that were Illinois. Let's see. I could do. I'm gonna leave that one there for now. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the one that the kids easiest for the kids things that they like. Okay, or enjoy. Okay. So let's say Mr. Eibling plays. Okay. Now here's a little strategy. Here's Mr. Eibling plays. You don't need to make plays for every single arrow. If you play like 40 video games, you don't need to make 40 plays arrows. It's like, okay, remember, you want someone to be able to look at this quickly and know a lot about you. Okay, you don't want to have to look for 2 minutes just reading like the different things that you play. So I'll make it simple. Okay, obviously, I probably play more than one thing, so you can do this branch off. Right? This branch off here. Right? Right? Like a little boom. Okay, so that implies that I play 2 different things. Okay, it's cool. You get bonus points for this. So what do I play? I play golf. Okay. Let's see. I don't play video games anymore. So I know some of you are like, oh, what are his favorite games? I used to. I just see instead of playing video games, I have to make concept map videos. Pretty good too. What else do I play? I play tennis. So there's a couple things. Okay, golf. I could put, but not good. Okay, and I could put tennis is good. Okay, I could put is good. That's kind of a lie, but I'm kind of good though. I'm all right. I'd probably beat you. Okay, so that's one way to start it. A good one other, just an idea, just to kind of get you going. Has is always a good linking word. Has. Mr. I has. I don't want to make a real big fancy one. I want to kind of make it a good way for you guys to start. So obviously I have different things. What do I have? I have a wife. See, now I can really start chaining these together here. Boom. I have a kitty. Oh, stretching over there. Oh, I can move this. It's fancy. Can you see that? The orange isn't as easy to see. I'm going to the black. Cat. Name. I have a cat named Ramsey. Little buddy. We adopted him earlier this year during the pandemic. So, yeah. My wife named him Ramsey. I wanted him Ramses. She wanted Ramsey. She's a big Gordon Ramsay fan, so that's pretty good. Hey, wife name. So you put name. Now you could have done. No, that wouldn't have worked actually. Wife's named Okay, her name is you lady. Her name is Yuli. Okay. Where is she from? Where's my wife from? She's from Cuba. Huh? Huh? Oh, that's a hazard. Okay, that's a hazard. Okay, safety first, people. Concept mapping is a very, very dangerous activity if you're not careful. The cat, where's he from? He's from the shelter. We adopted him. Huh? All right, so you could go on. I could go on forever. Okay, but here you go, a little close up. Now I will tell you one thing. In my class, neatness is not a big part of your grade. Some of the best concept maps are a little sloppy because your mind is going all over the place. And my mind kind of does that. Okay, so if you feel like you've lost points before for having really sloppy looking things, like your handwriting's bad, this guy, okay, it's probably not going to happen in this class. I'm looking at the content, okay? So if I can read it and it makes sense, I'm not going to say, you're wrong. You're not good at tennis. I know. Okay, but like Mr. I has wife named Yuli from Cuba. Like you just learn that very quickly, okay? You don't have to read a lot. So I has a cat named Ramsey from Shelter. Okay, Mr. I is from Illinois. And then if I kept going, I'd probably try to branch out of my Illinois history a little bit. Okay, you're like, Mr. I was in the military. The branch was the Marine Corps, so kind of flow it like that. Okay. Take your time, I don't want this to make it look that. Make it look nice, okay? Because you're getting time to do it. Like if we're just doing it in class, that's fine. Make it look nice, okay? Because we're trying to learn about you guys, so you want to be good. I just have to put them up on the wall sometimes and all that. So make sure I can read it, okay? Like I said, I'm not going to take points off, but take some pride in it. Colors, whatever. Okay, but that's just how you're going to do it. So you can add pictures. Pictures are always good too if you got the time to do that. Give you some bonus points. And alrighty, Mr. Abbing concept map out. Turn on that air condition.